Zaku Baruch, Boker Tov, everyone. Good morning. We are still in Reish Nun Bet, Seif Dalid, and yesterday we spoke about a case where you made up the price with the goy before Shabbat. You brought him the item before Shabbat, and even if the goy did the melacha on Shabbat, you didn't tell him to do it. You said you're going to come pick it up later, whatever. And the goy brings it to you on Shabbat. You're allowed to wear it on Shabbat. He finishes, laundering this clothes for you, and he brings it to you on his own. So actually, Eli asked the question yesterday: What if you can you tell him to bring it to you on Shabbat? So before Shabbat, you can't tell him to bring it to you, because then he's going to maybe work like bedavka for you to get the job done for you on Shabbat. But if you know for sure, let's say that the job was done before Shabbat, you brought it to him on a Wednesday, 100% it was done before Shabbat, and you said I'll pick it up on Sunday, Monday, and then you want to tell him before Shabbat, it was done 100%. Hey, can you bring it over to me on Shabbat? So that case would be allowed. Now there might be complications as far as you maybe shouldn't tell him to drive it to me on Shabbat, but if the goy drives it on his own, then it's okay. But if you just tell him, can you bring it to me on Shabbat, it's walking distance, and he drives on his own, it's okay. But that gets into other parts of halacha. But in that case would be allowed. We'll talk about another case in a moment. Now the Ramah says that you can't go to the goy's store, Bet HaUman, to go pick it up on Shabbat. So he already laundered it before Shabbat, he already washed it, he already fixed it, whatever the case is. Now you want to go pick up your shirt on Shabbat at his store, you can't do that. The Mishnah Berurah explains that even if it was finished before Shabbat, even if it's Letzorech Shabbat, because of Marit Ayin, people are going to say, oh, he went to the store, he got it, he did it for him on Shabbat, and he hired him to do it on Shabbat, there's going to be Marit Ayin. And even if you wear it in the goy's store, so like you go to the store and you just put on the shirt there, and it doesn't look like you left with anything. So even in that type of a case, it's not going to work out. And then here's a machlok. Here the Magen Avraham says that if, let's say, it's a situation of need, then you're allowed to tell. Then he says, even with a goy, you can't tell a goy to go pick it up from that goy's store. It was done before Shabbat. And you're like, oh my gosh, I just got this Moroccan fish all over my shirt. I need another shirt. Oh, my other shirt's at the laundry. It's down the street. And you tell your non-Jewish worker, can you do me a favor? Your whatever, the person helping you at home, non-Jewish guy, can you go to the store and get it? The Magen Avraham says no. The Kaf HaChaim though says that he brings a machloket about this, that there's those that argue in the Magen Avraham, and he says because there's a machloket b'makom hatzorech, if there's a really big need, you can tell the goy on Shabbat to go to this goy's store who has that shirt that's ready for you. You can tell him, and it was completed already before Shabbat, you could tell him to get it for you. So that would be a way to work it out. Mincha tonight at 7:10, Gemara Shiur at 8:30. Should we modify it to 8? We'll see. We'll talk about it on the chat. Gemara Shiur, nevertheless, will be happening, and that's that. Have a good day, everyone. Time to video.